Hello friends, it's Shan here. Welcome back to Golf with Shan. In today's video, we are going to play Richmond Hill Golf Club. Just stopped by the golf town in Markham on Highway 7. This area has really changed a lot. I haven't been here in a few years now, and it seems like they've put up some new buildings. There's a whole new complex with like the Cineplex, Golf Town, some brunch spots. It looks really nice. All right, we're on our way over to the golf course. This is my first time playing this golf course. We also, while we're at Golf Town, got the Q-Star Shrixon balls because they were on sale for $20, which is actually a really good deal. And I like a soft golf ball. I'm not really, brand specific. So we're gonna try those out today and I'll let you guys know how I like them or not. I'll see you at the golf course. Welcome to Richmond Hill Golf Club, named after its location, located in Richmond Hill, Ontario. This is my first time at this golf course. I actually really enjoyed it. It is a par 70 golf course, so a lot more par 3s to work with. The slope from the white tees is 115, and the slope from the back tees is 122. But don't be fooled, this is a really tricky golf course, especially on a few holes. Let's get started with hole number 1, which is a par 4, 387 yards, big dogleg left. I appreciate that their website has a layout for every single hole, so I will include them into this video so you can get a little preview. As we drive up the fairway, you can see there is a bunker on the left side where the hole takes a turn. So we actually booked for 3 and then one person couldn't make it, and then the group behind us booked for 2 and then someone was late. But anyways, they just do everything they can to put 4 people together, and we're probably going to be waiting on every shot. We'll see. Hopefully we finish by dinner time. Hole number 2 is a short par 4, 327 yards. It is a dogleg left, and off the tee, if you do want to hit driver, you almost have to cut the tree line on the left side. I actually hit a really good drive here. I was really happy with it, but you'll see in a second I did go past the fairway and I ended up in the rough. So if you are going to take driver, you have to cut the tree line even more.
Lovely. Oh wow, lovely. You did. Did you use a sand wedge or a wedge?
I used a gap wedge. Hole number 3 is a par 5, 500 yards, slight dogleg left, but other than that, a pretty straightforward shot. Off the tee, it got like kind of weirdly windy, but you just want to go down the middle of the fairway. Sun is really out today. It's like 37 degrees out, I think. We have a few more days of above 30 in September. It's actually quite nice because our summer weather's been questionable, but at least we'll have an extended summer this year. Hole number 4 is the first of 3 par 3s in the front 9. The front 9 is a par 34 on this golf course. This is the easiest hole in the golf course, just go straight at the pin. Chipping is the part of my game that I actually notice the golf ball, and I want to say the Strix on golf balls did actually feel pretty good around the greens, at least for myself. Hole number 5, par 4, 365 yards, handicap 2 hole on this golf course. As you can see in this photo, it is a big dogleg right around the water. I actually popped this ball up in the air so it didn't have a lot of distance, but I was still safely on the other side of the pond. So if you do want to cut this corner here and you hit a good shot with your driver, you will have to cut the corner even more or hit a fade or a slice so you get closer to the green. Otherwise, club down from the tee box. Hole number 6 is a short par 4, 308 yards, slight dogleg left. There is a hazard on the left side, so just be careful. I tend to hit driver as much as I can. If I were to play this golf course again, I wouldn't hit driver. I would probably hit a hybrid here just so I can take pretty much everything out of play. There is water on the left, as I said earlier, and then look at this lie that I got in the bunker. Hole number 7 is our second par 3, 170 yards from the white tees. It was playing closer to 180 with the wind direction. I have hybrid in hand, and you guys know, my hybrid is not the most trustworthy club. There's a rule in junior golf where you should pick up once you've reached double par for every hole, and I really think we should implement this on public golf courses. Alright, hole number 8, par 4, 338 yards, slight dogleg left with a fat fairway on this hole. The direction I had on this shot is actually perfect because there is a water hazard on the left side if you did want to cut the corner. Hole number 9 is a cute little par 3, 153 yards over water. You guys know, hot take, but I really like water on golf courses. For this particular hole, the water goes up the right side, and actually left and center, you do have a lot of room in front of the green, so don't worry about that.
Nice.
On to the back nine. The back nine is a par 36 standard. Let's start off with a par 5, 515 yards. As you can see from the picture, no water, not much to this hole, just go straight at it.
You
got it. You got the balance right.
It was a token.
I love par 5s like this, open and straight with no hazards, because I can take my 3-wood out and not be too worried if I don't hit a good shot, because we're advancing the ball forward and that's all that matters.
Didn't actually cut, but it bounced right.
Nice. I landed that exactly where I wanted to. All right, this one's interesting. Let's go up here. Continues down there. Hole number 11 is pretty interesting. It's a narrow downhill par 4. It says 376 yards, but it's going to be much less than that just from the elevation change.
There you go.
You can see how I pushed the shot right a bit. I ended up just in the rough. The fairway does actually open up on the left side, so you can go over the trees a little bit. Unfortunately, I didn't realize right behind the green was all this stuff. So I'm just gonna drop one right here. It is sometimes frustrating when you hit a perfect shot, you feel so good about it, and then it goes out of bounds. It is what it is. Hole number 12 is another tricky little par 4, 294 yards. There is a big water hazard in front of the green, so you really can't take a longer club unless you want to go for the green. I have hybrid here. This shot managed to go all the way through the trees and landed up just on the other side, but not quite on the fairway. On the fairway, at least. And again, I actually hit this shot really well out of the rough, but it was just 1 feet short from carrying the water hazard, so I actually dropped this ball further back to where my boyfriend's ball was. Normally, you would drop it 1 club length from the point of entry into the water hazard. Cue the Jeopardy song. Da, 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 da. Honestly though, waiting 10 minutes on every single shot does kind of impact your rhythm, but I am happy that it is still really warm and it is officially September. We love it. Hole number 13, par 3, 150 yards over a hazard in front of us. For this hole, you do have to carry the entire distance of the hole. Hole number 14, slight downhill from the tee box. It's a par 4, 386 yards, slight dogleg right. The bunker you can see in front of us is reachable, so ideally you want to go just right of that. Made it. Rough just eats up your clubs here. There's a bunch of blue jays in here. There's like a group of them. For the bird lovers out here, between hole 14 and 15, so right after the 14th green at this shed, there's a whole bunch of blue jays. They're so pretty. I've actually never seen them in person, other than like the baseball team. But yeah, the birds are actually really cute. Hole number 15, short par 4, 316 yards. This is another hole that I actually wouldn't hit driver if I came back to this golf course again. So you can see I actually hit this shot up the left side of the fairway, and there is a bunker there that I just landed smack in the middle of. Right here, the fairway gets really narrow. I am like dead center in that bunker, so you'll see in a second. Got under it. A little far. Would seem we have a mat situation for a par 4. There's a box of tees here. I'm assuming a long tee wouldn't go down very far. Hole number 16, another short par 4, 306 yards, and another hole that if I came back again, I wouldn't hit driver. But if you do want to hit driver, you will have to hit a slice around the trees. Okay, but I shanked that. The back tees are actually back there. You have to turn in sooner. So let's head over to the white tees. Oh, there's the white, yellow, and then the green's over there. Hole number 17, par 3, 141 yards. There's a lot of these cute little hazards all around, but it is a par 3, so your target is going to be the green. Left of the bunker. Alright, that first putt was no good, but this putt, to my defense, I barely touched the ball, and the wind and the slope of the green just took it. Hole number 18 at par 5, 470 yards. This hole looks kind of scary off the tee, and it is because it's uphill and you really have to be strategic with what clubs you hit. For example, this was not a bad drive, but I ended up right into that dark tree just at the bottom of it. So the next time I come, definitely not going to hit driver off the tee. I'm also not going to show you guys any of the fairway on this hole because I dropped one right next to the hazard here, and then I hit the cart path and ended up next to the hazard on the other side. Alright, now up the hill you can see the fairway on the left. That's going to give you a very clear shot into the green. I hit this cart path and it bounced right, so I was hitting from the rough here, and then I couldn't see this shot, but I actually hit it really good onto the green. Overall, this is a pretty tricky little public course. I enjoyed it. Other than my 2 triple bogeys, I played pretty well. That's a wrap on Richmond Hill Golf Club. Someone let me know why every time when I'm on a nice, even par streak, I'm feeling the rhythm, something happens and I triple bogey a hole. Why does that happen? overall, played pretty good. I mean, aside from like 2 or 3 holes, I played pretty good today. Feeling really good about my golf game. Let's talk about this golf course. First off, it's a public golf course. It's gonna be really busy. You're gonna probably have to pair up with other people if you are not a group of 4. For 2 people, I think it costs us just over $200. I'll put the details on the screen somewhere. All right, let's talk about the golf course quality. The back 9 is definitely more difficult than the front 9. The golf course in terms of condition is pretty good for a public golf course. It's pretty average for what you're gonna get. So the fairways aren't gonna be super carpety soft like Piper's Heath, but it's gonna be nicely maintained. It's gonna be mowed down, so don't worry about that. Some parts of the golf course was really wet. I believe it might have rained recently. Aside from that, the greens are rolling nicely. Make sure to remember to fix your divots, your ball markers, your divots, and all of that. This is a public golf course, and it kind of sucks when you come out to play later in the day and the greens have a bunch of holes on them. So just a public service thing. I really enjoy this golf course. It's on the easier side. It's, you know, just a classic, nice public golf course. If you are in the area, definitely recommend to check it out. It's gonna be a long round. That's gonna be it for today. Enjoy the rest of the nice weather in the summer. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video. Comment down below if you've played this golf course, if you're a regular here, what your thoughts are. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! You know what time it is. It's bubble tea time. I should come to Markham more often. There's so much like Asian food, Asian desserts, Asian everything. My homies.